Show starts in 5 minutes.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us, and we extend a cordial welcome to you. We've lined up the top stars from Hollywood and from all over the world to entertain you on our giant screen with the new, colorful motion pictures you've been hearing about and reading about. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Hey, fellas, don't fight over that hot dog. There's plenty for everyone. Big, plump, and juicy, wrapped in an oven-fresh bun. Add mustard, relish, ketchup, and go to work. Yes, the hot dogs at our refreshment center are the best you'll find anywhere. Everybody agrees on that.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. We promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go! Show starts in 3 minutes.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
It's 2 minutes till showtime.
Popcorn, candy, ooh, hot dog, popsicle. Oh boy, banana orange.
Show starts in 1 minute.
There are words men live by, words of strength, of wisdom, and of peace. We urge you to find the spiritual comfort and guidance we all so greatly need by attending your place of worship regularly.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
Coming to you live from broadcasting live from beautiful Union City, New Jersey. This is your movie quiz for Wednesday, August 31st, 2022. Here we go. Hello and welcome to the movie quiz. I am your host, Miss Cranpelson. I'm back after a week off. When I was sick last week, I guess I still don't feel great. Based on this beginning, this inauspicious beginning, I will remember how to speak as the show progresses. It's exciting to be back with you. This is the last regular season game of season 8. You'll actually see on the gameplay site that it is our crime movies week. If you haven't doubled your points yet, this is the last chance to do it, because next week is the season finale, where everybody plays if they want, but the top 3 teams vie for gold, silver, and bronze. Just a quick look at our standings right now. It's very, very close. Let me take out this little movie quiz logo here so you can see it. Sterling Cooper, How Am I Going to Be an Optimist, and Marley's Chains all at the top there, but we got some teams really knocking on the door there for that third place spot. So it could be anybody, but everybody is invited to come next week and play. The highest score of those non-top 3 teams will walk home with the Golden McClunky, which is it's like the runner-up prize if you didn't make it, but you score highly in the finale. So this game is completely free to play. It is completely interactive, and all you got to do to join the game is head to this site right down here. It's going this way. Play.themoviequiz.com. Get yourself signed up. You can enter your email address if you want some more info on future games like this game or the NYC Trivia League game that's on right before us on Wednesday nights. And once you get yourself signed up, you will be playing against our special guest in our crime movies game tonight. Paul Costabile is here.
I'm back at my favorite internet game show. Hello, everybody.
How is it going, Paul? How has life been treating you?
Life's good, dude. I started wearing bright purple. It's changed since last time I was on. Yeah, which is good.
Is that an all the time thing, or is just special for tonight?
Yeah, I hit a note where I said, I do comedy. I'm like the Joker before he gets dark, and we'll see where it goes.
When he was when he was in more of like a playful phase of his life.
Yeah,
just having
when
a fun
he cried.
time.
Yeah. When I do stand-up, I typically cry, like that scene when he starts crying. And so I thought if I start dressing like him, maybe I'll end up in my own crime movie one day. Segue. See that?
It'd be perfect.
So, it'd be great.
You never know. You never know.
Exactly.
You might, if only you can turn out as, the Joker, and he did end up successful in his own way.
Right. He did. Exactly. He did.
It's just, you got to have different standards. All right, so let's jump in to the game. Paul, if you are ready, I know that I was hoping to get you for this because I know you're like a big crime, like gangster movies, and I was hoping to have you back for this. We did cancel last week because I wasn't feeling well. A couple other things were going on, but we're back ready to do these. This is as you probably, if you've been playing, is our Rehashimon season. It's all old rounds that are being rewritten and repurposed into finding connective tissue and creating new themes. And one of them tonight, Paul, you actually was in a game that you were on. So you're getting you're getting a repeat tonight. So
I guarantee I don't remember the answer.
I'm sure it was a long time ago. All right, so let's get this going. Let's put the game into in-game mode here. We are going to jump in straight into the game with our first round, which is 21st Century Noir. Talking all about noir movies of the last 22 years. Noir movies from the year 2000 on. All right. So if you're just joining us, you're on Twitch or YouTube, or if you're on Meredith and Peter's gameplay site, join us at play.themoviequiz.com. Get yourself in the game, and we shall play. Paul, you ready?
Ready, baby. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Question number 1. Robert Rodriguez transposed Frank Miller's gritty ink and paint visual style so completely from its graphic novel origins that Miller is a credited co-director on what 2005 film and its sequel? Once again, Robert Rodriguez transposed Frank Miller's gritty ink and paint visual style so completely from its graphic novel origins that Miller is a credited co-director on what 2005 film and its sequel? All right. Looking good. Good start. Good start to the game. How'd you feel about that one, Paul? You feel
good? I feel like I might have known it, actually.
I mean, I got no incorrect answers here. Everybody who submitted said Sin City. Sin City is your answer. Nice. And Sin City, the sequel, A Dame to Kill For, features Josh Brolin. Josh Brolin. So right out of the gate, we're Brolin with it. We've got a Josh Brolin movie to start off our final regular season game tonight. It's an auspicious beginning. I had a bad beginning because I forgot how to speak, but then I redeemed myself with a Brolin. You like Josh Brolin, Paul?
I do. I love him. I like following him on Instagram too.
Have you interviewed him? Paul interviews big names. Do you ever talked to him?
I haven't crossed the Brolin's pass. We haven't brolled in together.
You gotta broll to him. You gotta broll up. All right, here comes.
Shared the screen with him. I've seen. Sorry,
you're like 2 degrees separated from Brolin. All right, here comes question number 2. In Nicholas Winding Refn's acclaimed 2011 neo-noir Drive, Ryan Gosling plays a nameless, laconic stuntman getaway driver who wears an iconic jacket with what on it? What is on it? Is it a raven, a scorpion, a cobra, or a spider? It's multiple choice. Make sure that you hit submit.
Appreciate the multiple choice here.
You like the multiple choice?
Don't know if I got it.
I'll tell you, Paul, you did get it. You
got
it right.
I vaguely remember that,
A lot of teams got this one right. Nicely done. You were going to say something, Paul?
I remember this movie being so stunning too. I got in my car and expected to look like him. Didn't happen.
Do you remember also, you were not alone in being let down by this movie. Do you remember there was a lady who tried to sue the distributor because she thought it was going to be like the Fast and Furious, but instead she got like a slow meditative film. So on the back of his jacket, he has a scorpion. There it is. There's that satin jacket with a scorpion on it. Sure, you could buy an overpriced replica of it if you so desired. 81% of teams got that one right. Good job. All right, question number 3. We got another multiple choice here. Gosling also starred in The Nice Guys, a spiritual successor to what other pulpy Shane Black buddy noir comedy that starred Robert Downey Jr. and Val Kilmer? What's the name of the Downey Kilmer movie? And your options are Kiss, Kiss, Bang, Bang, Kiss of Death, Kiss the Girls, or The Long Kiss Goodnight. All right. So this one, these were all Kiss movies, and there was a slight curveball here in the fact that the Long Kiss Goodnight was also a Shane Black movie, but that's not the movie we're looking for. We're looking for Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is your answer. All right, Paul, I believe you have a mystery guest in the private chat, in the StreamYard private chat. I believe our mystery guest is here. If you want to confer with them to get to put your heads together.
Great.
And we'll see if the mystery guest wants to come on audio first, or how we want to do it. All right. So damn near social on this one. 88% of teams got this right. Nice job. All right, question number 4. We're keeping it rolling with multiple choice. A lot of multiple choice tonight, or at least in the first round. Beyond that, no. Which American director remade the 2003 Korean noir masterpiece Old Boy 10 years after the release of the original one? Was that Michael Mann, Catherine Bigelow, David Fincher, or Spike Lee? Who remade Old Boy? Just catching up on the chat. Got a Brolonoscopy. That would have been Brolin in the Deep. These are, if we ever resurrect the Brolin image, these are all very, very good.
Brolin, Josh Brolin. What a cool guy.
He seems like he's cool. I mean, he's very cool on screen. I don't know how he is as a person.
Well, that's the currency. Go ahead.
So this movie was remade by Spike Lee. Lee. Yeah, kind of unexpected for Spike to do. I think it might be his only remake. 75% of teams got that one. And speaking of the Old Boy remake, you know who's in that as well? Brolin. Brolin is in Old Boy 2013. New Boy, they called it in some markets. All right, here comes question number 5. Speaking of remakes, which of Christopher Nolan's numerous neo-noirs is the only straight-up remake in his filmography? Not an adaptation of a pre-existing IP or anything like that. A straight-up remake of another movie, which is the only one of them in Nolan's filmography.
Shit. I don't. You gotta do the clock.
Yeah, sorry, dude. I got to get the clock going at some point.
I'm proud of my guess, but I don't think it was that.
All right, this one was tougher. This one proved to be a little bit tougher. It was actually his first movie after Memento. It was like his first big studio budget movie, and it was Insomnia. Insomnia was his first one. It was Here is a Still of the original with I get my Skarsgårds. Skarsgård? Is that
Pacino?
Skarsgård or Skarsgård? Yeah, Pacino and Robin Williams. Yeah,
I don't do Pacino.
Yeah, that reminds me. Paul, help me out with this tonight. I want to do a Pacino count, okay? So that's, I believe, one Pacino, right? That's one Pacino so far.
Cool.
Our Pacino counter is at 1 currently. So yeah, that is Skarsgård in there.
Beautiful.
All right.
Skarsgård.
Here, I'm going to put this. Here we go. Pacino count 1. 1 Pacino. All right. Here we go with our next question. Let's get Mr. Skarsgård out of there. Question number 6. Ryan Johnson made a highly stylized choice with what film, his feature debut, dropping audiences into a world of hard-boiled high schoolers who talk like Dashiell Hammett characters attempting to solve a murder. And I rewrote this to be movies and I left. This was originally actors. So is Chris Evans the movie one of the options?
I love that movie.
Nightcrawler, The Man Who Wasn't There, or Brick. This is what happens when you rewrite things when you're coming down with a nasty cold. Don't pick the Chris Evans one. It's not. Chris Evans is not a movie. This is what happens when you do a show completely by yourself. I would love a Chris Evans noir movie though. Just him.
Did you see him in the new Netflix movie? I love The Stash. I didn't finish it.
That Stash was. Oh, the thing about that movie is I feel like I watched that on a TV where I think the color correction was a little off.
Oh God!
If my mom is watching, I watched it on my mom's TV. Mom, I think the color correction might be off on your TV because I thought he was wearing lipstick through the movie, but I was like, oh, that's a interesting choice for Chris Evans. But I think it was just like hyper saturated. The movie itself, I think, was hyper saturated.
Yeah,
just not to that point. Well, I mean that if we had a Gosling counter too, that's 3 Goslings tonight because
Wow.
he's in Gray Man as well. All right, so this one, it's not Chris Evans, the movie. Let's see if anybody actually wanted to pick it. Nobody picked it. Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is a Jake Gyllenhaal movie. Man Who Wasn't There is a Coen Brothers black and white movie with Billy Bob Thornton. Brick is your answer. All right, question number 7. What is the name of the hotel for assassins in the neon-drenched New York City underworld of the John Wick verse? Is that place called the Hotel Earl, the El Royale, the Continental Hotel, or Hotel Artemis? What's the name of that place? Run by Ian McShane and Lance Reddick. No, there's a Pacino count. All right, looking good. Looking good here. All right, so some of these are all hotels in pulpy or noirish movies. There is a movie called Bad Times at the El Royale. Hotel Artemis is the name of another movie. Hotel Earl is the hotel in Barton Fink. So the one that I'm looking for here, it's the Continental. The Continental. I posted an image of John Wick in the Continental today. Follow me on Instagram at Trivia Man. In my stories every game day, I put at least one hint per round, sometimes more. All right, and your final regular question of round 1. It's your final question of the round. Sorry, everybody. I am still not recuperated, I suppose. This actor did numerous shades of noir in the 2010s, from the dark thriller You Were Never Really There to the stoner detective film Inherent Vice, and even a noir-twinged comic book adaptation in 2019, which earned him an Oscar. So looking for the name of the actor here. Last names are fine. Starting the timer now.
Oh, shoot. I'm looking, Calvin. I got my help.
You got your secret friend there. All right.
Oh,
so
shoot, yeah. Go ahead.
Did you miss it, Paul? Do you need to resubmit?
No, I got it. Thank you.
You got it. Okay, so this one we were just talking about this guy because the last movie there that I'm talking about is the Joker, your hero, your style icon, the Joker. We're talking about Joaquin Phoenix here.
Oh, damn it.
And in the mix in Joaquin Phoenix's 2010s noir adventures is Inherent Vice, the Paul Thomas Anderson movie. Also in that movie, Brolin. We got triple Brolins in this round tonight. We got starting off with just a Brolin overload. It's just an absolute insane amount of Brolining to start the show. Three Brolins, 3 Goslings. So far, 2 Pacino, one Pacino, but he's gonna make a comeback. He's gonna make a comeback here. We got a Brover load. All right, so we got a Brolin blackout, like a rolling blackout, right? Does that work? Is that anything? All right, here we go. Let's take a look at our scores and standings before we head into round 2. We've got, hang on, let me widen this so I can actually read the whole thing. We got, let's start with 3rd place. We got Swearwolves with 7. How Am I Going to Be an Optimist with 7. Oslo Condition with 7. And tied atop the leaderboard with 8 points apiece, the Blue Shells and Marley's Chains with perfect 8s. And Paul, you split. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you solo there. You split it. You got 4.
Beautiful.
You're starting off nice and you're gonna climb the charts here. All right. So let's roll on to our second round. It's our picture round, and it's called What's the MacGuffin? It first appeared in our 44th game just about a year ago. So MacGuffin is, if you're unfamiliar, it's the object or a person that drives the plot along. And so for this round, I'm going to show you a still from a movie, and you name the object or the person that drives the plot along. And so for this round, I'm going to show you a still from a movie, and you name the object or the person that the characters are searching for. You'll see it here on the live stream. You'll also see it embedded right in the question with you, right with the text. All right, so here we go. Let's jump in with our first one. What are these characters looking for? What are these characters looking for? All of these are going to be short answer, so type it out. All right, and we'll hit start. Hitting start on the timer. All right. So in this movie, they are looking for, this is from Pulp Fiction, obviously, and they are looking for Marcellus Wallace's, if you put briefcase, suitcase, Marcellus Wallace's briefcase. And interestingly enough, 2 weeks ago on our last show, our special secret guest was Marcellus Wallace's briefcase. And guess what? That's our special guest again tonight. He is here. He's back.
Well, hello, Chris. Thanks for having me back.
It's so wonderful to have you immediately back, Mr. Case. It's an absolute thrill to have you back so soon.
I can't tell you how honored I am, and I'll admit my head's a little swollen.
Did you also did we catch the same cold this week? This that's confusing my brain. Are you feeling all right?
I feel fine. I do not have a nose, but
that's true. But you are all sinus though. You're like just a big mouth.
That's true. And I honestly have no idea what's in me or how much of it there is. So
right. You have
congested.
You never want to know. All right, let's move on to our second one. Who is this character looking for? Who is this character looking for? And I'll tell you, you could give me a proper name, which you probably don't remember, or you could give me kind of a vague description. That's fine too. So, Paul, are you? I know you and Marcellus Wallace's briefcase are currently working on this, but is it exciting to be here with? I mean, I'm assuming you're a crime movies guy. You must love Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, I mean, for the amount of times I've seen you on screen, it's amazing to share, boxes of screen with you, briefcase, and just to be able to kind of be in our own little movie moment here. I'm actually working on some of my crime movie audition work. This is
my God, that's good.
I jumped.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Yeah, that's motherfucker.
Yeah,
you motherfucker. Yeah, how's that?
Are you? What's the scenario here,
when
Paul?
they're upset?
Are you? What's the scenario in this audition, Paul? Are you? Like a bank?
I was trying to be like a less. I was trying to be like a less aggressive Samuel Jackson. There, you mofo.
Yeah,
maybe I should. And the briefcase has my money because somebody owed me money.
There you go.
And so I was like, give it back.
I mean, Mr. Case, you've been looking for work. I mean, maybe you and Paul could team up on this one.
Good, man. Yeah, how are the remote auditions going for you lately?
I gotta admit, you don't. It's not the same spark.
Yeah,
it's hard. It's hard to make the magic happen.
At sometime in the late 90s, movies started switching to younger, more metallic looking cases. You're kind of a.
That is very true.
That's true. All right, so this one, it's Frederick Sykes, aka the One-Armed Man, his wife's killer, whatever. This is Harrison Ford in The Fugitive. I took a wide swath of different answers for this one. All right, moving on to number 3. What are these characters looking for?
What?
How are you guys gelling as a team so far? You feeling some camaraderie?
You know, we started off weak, but I do feel like it's coming together here now. You know, it's locking.
Sometimes
and
it takes
sealing.
time.
It almost
takes
feels like
time
as if it feels like we have the perfect combination to seal our answers, and only we know the combination to open them.
Oh my God.
And, you know, it feels like that connection of numbers that then unlock the answer.
Okay, Mr. Case, do you like when things are put in briefcase centric terms like that?
Yeah, I have to tell you, it's very rare that I am catered to this way. I completely related to that reference, and I'm looking forward to more combination lock-based humor.
Well, so this is Bicycle Thieves. I've seen the translation in different ways. Bicycle Thieves, Bicycle Thief. So it's a bicycle that they're looking for. That's what drives the plot of this classic Italian film. All right, question number 4. What did this character find? He's not looking for something. He found something, and it drives the plot. It drives the plot of this film.
One of his kids? Boom.
Oh, all right, let's start the timer now.
I'll tell you what he found in this film. My heart.
You like the pit?
You know, I thought he was very endearing in this, and a little self-deprecating in a way. It was a a totally safe performance.
It's it's funny. Honestly,
playing a himbo sort of character.
I'm just correcting these because some of these have like they have like a way like there's multiple ways of phrasing this that would be considered correct. This is Brad Pitt in Burn After Reading. We could also do a Cohen count. I think our Cohen count is at 3, counting some of the fake out answers of Man Who Wasn't There and Barton Fink. Cohen count of 3. But he finds a CDR, a CD-ROM, a CDR that have memoirs on them. If you put memoirs, CDR belonging to a CIA analyst is how I phrased it. But anything like that for Burn After Reading would get you the point. All right, question number 5. What are these characters looking for? What are these characters looking for?
From the looks of things, I'd say a stiff drink.
I mean, I think there was never one. There was never one too far for these two guys.
Yeah. Just something about the texture of the skin.
It's like when you watch like an old Twilight Zone episode and you see like this haggard middle-aged man, and it's like Rod Serling comes on and he's like, meet James Johnson, 32. It's like, wow. Oh my. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
That's back when every actress was 19 and every actor was 50.
just like big corned beef heads on these guys. All right. So this one, you could have gone specific with the titular. You could say statue because that is what they're looking for, but the statue is the Maltese Falcon. And so you can go specific, you can go general. I gave you the point. All right. 69% of teams got that one. Hey. Here we go with question number 6. What are these characters looking for? What? There's a thing, an object that they're looking for. I feel like this one there might be something debatable in this, but one team got it right already. So they're looking for an object, and that's what I'm looking for.
This is one that I must admit missed me.
Yeah, not a fan of this one, Mr. Case?
I have nothing against it. It just was not part of my childhood, I guess.
Yeah, I have a few of those kinds of movies where did you have a childhood briefcase? Like, do you have, does a briefcase?
I think you,
I
were you a
suppose I
count?
should say my early years. I did not have a prepubescent form. No,
you didn't grow up per se.
no. I've always had this masculine voice and these basic dimensions.
Yeah, a rectangular, three-dimensional rectangular shape. Just again, there's a bunch of things that that could be accepted for this different phrasing. So but I think we're good. I think everybody's got their points. If you feel like you should have gotten points and you didn't, yell at me in the chat. They are looking for Marvin Acme's will. They are looking for Marvin Acme's will. It was
that.
written on a love letter. Somebody put letter. They got to get their hands on that, but everybody's looking for Marvin Acme's will, which will get somebody control of Toontown, whoever gets their hands on it. All right. Question number 7 in our MacGuffin round. What object? There's only 1 point to be had here, but there's 2 answers you could put. You don't have to put both. What object is one character looking for, and who do these characters end up looking for? So you could put either one. You could put one or the other. Good Lord, excuse me. All right, looking good.
My partner.
Yeah,
really
I guess Who Framed Roger Rabbit does have a lot of cases. Does have a lot of cases in it. So I think you should give it another try.
Okay, well now you have my attention.
Yeah, I mean it's
again,
it's great.
Briefcases are an underserved market in my mind.
There's a big briefcase. There's a big briefcase in this movie too. This movie has a very good briefcase scene where they throw a briefcase out of a car. That's a big stunt for a briefcase.
I recently watched this over a couple of White Russians with some friends.
Nice.
We had a White Russian, the dude night. It was great. But
Never had a white Russian. What is that? Kahlua or something?
Kahlua cream and vodka.
Ah.
Real great on the stomach after a couple of them. I'll tell you that.
All right. So this one, everybody who submitted got it right. Looking for the dude's rug or Bunny Lebowski. Some variation on that. It's the rug that sets everything off, puts it in motion, and they end up looking for Bunny Lebowski. Yes, absolutely. Add this to the Cohen count. We are at 4 Cohens. Still only at 1 Pacino, though. Still just.
Whoa, what's going on here?
I know. I'm very sorry, Mr. Pacino.
I do a Pacino here.
I know he's watching. And
is there a Pacino round later? Are they being saved?
There's no Pacino round, but I mean the next round is this puzzle round has a lot of Pacino in it. Who are these characters looking for? You got to give me a name to get the point. Got to give me the name.
Boo.
No boo. Don't save your boos. Stop. Put him back in the case. Put him back in the mystery case.
Oh, is it?
Gotta give me their name, not the actor's name, not the general relationship to him, but I want the name.
Yeah, I can't help you with this one. I don't know. I don't know any of their names.
I think I got it. I just remembered it.
Boy, we talk about this sometimes on the show. These movies that just age like milk in a hot car, and man, this one's rough. There's like I watched it recently, and there's just some really rough, like just stuff that ages so badly I don't want to repeat it.
Say it.
My God, you're right. Todd Phillips count too. That's right. We got a double Todd Phillips here because he did the Joker. I am not going to say it because I will deserve to be canceled if I repeat some of these lines from The Hangover. Doug, for those of you who couldn't remember his name, you knew it was their friend, the groom, but his name was Doug. All right, before we check in with our leaderboard, let's do our lightning round. Lightning round is a quick way to rack up 4 points. Maybe you could rack up 1 point, 3 points, or 0, depending on how well you do. You don't need to know all 4 answers in this 4-part question. But for this one, you do have to put them in order. All right. So we're going to keep our, we're going to go, our Tarantino, this is going to bring our Tarantino count, I think, to 2. We got a lot of counts, a lot of plates spinning, a lot of counts going on. We're going to talk about Reservoir Dogs. This was a, I don't remember what day, but this was from a previous show also. All right. What color completes each actor's code name in Reservoir Dogs? Make sure you put them in order. If it's number 1, put it in the first box. If it's number 3, put it in the third one. Number 1, Steve Buscemi. Number 2, Harvey Keitel. Number 3, Tim Roth. Number 4, Michael Madsen. So you could put Mr. and then the color, or you could put just the color. Each one that you get will get you a point. I'll give you a couple seconds to think about that before I start the 30-second timer.
I already got this one.
You got this one?
Yeah,
I mean, you worked with Tarantino.
I I'm a close personal fan, and let's just say somebody had a black and white Reservoir Dogs poster in college.
Nice. You're helping me out there, Briefy.
Yeah.
Brolini. Oof, that's a stretch.
That's all right. We got time.
Throw it against the wall.
All right, clock's ticking down.
You know what, or you don't? Let's go. Come on.
Tarantino's your dad, technically, right?
Huh. Interesting.
Created.
Well, he's the father. He's the father of my career. I'll say that.
Okay.
That's a very Hollywood way of putting it.
Well, I'm in the business, baby.
You are in the business, baby. All right, let's take a look. Let's reveal how we did here. Steve Buscemi is Mr. Pink. 88% of teams got that. Mr. White is Harvey Keitel. Mr. Orange is Tim Roth. And Mr. Blonde. Mr. Blonde is Michael Madsen. All right, so 56% of teams got that one. Let's take a look at your scores and standings here at roughly the halfway point of the game. We've got let's start with the 16s. We got How Am I Going to Be an Optimist About This? And the producers with 16, Swearwolves with 17. And we got a 3-way tie for first place with 19 points apiece. Just one off of a perfect game for all of these teams with the Blue Shells, Oslo Condition, and Marley's Chains. And just a reminder, tonight we'll determine who our top 3 teams are going into next week's finale. So this could get real exciting. You also might get real mad at me soon because it's the puzzle round. Everyone gets mad. Excuse me. And Paul, this is the one that did appear in a game you were in, but like a year and a half ago. So wow. No one's expecting you to remember all these. All right, so solve the crime movie clue. Oh, I can tell you exactly what it was because I wrote it there. March 10th, 2021. So if you need an alibi for March 10th, 2021, you were on the movie quiz.
Good. Perfect.
It's like the dude in the stands at that game in Curb Your Enthusiasm.
The Curb Your Enthusiasm guy. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. All right, so this one I've got so it's going to be a rhyme, and I've made like visual aids, which might actually make it worse because I usually try to help, but I end up making it worse. This first one is just an example for fun. So I've got or just to get you on your feet with it. All right. So solve the crime movie clue with a rhyming phrase. Example, Tony Montana puts a large chunk of money from his cocaine empire into sponsoring a Formula One event. And it's 3 words. And to help you, because I feel like this was confusing last time we did it. So everything in brackets, one thing in a bracket rhymes with the next thing in a bracket. So for this one, it's 1 word that then rhymes with 2 words together. And I'll give this one to you. Tony Montana puts a large chunk of money from his cocaine empire into sponsoring a Formula One event. It is, here, I'm just going to open it up so that we can see it. It's Scarface Car Race. So you see it's color, like you see, so like the green matches the green rhymes with the green. It's 1 word that either use it or don't. I figure it might help. It might. Most of these are just green, but some of them break down like that. So the first part in the brackets rhymes with the first bracket rhymes with the second bracket. So
I am
any
not
bracket
optimistic about this because this whole time I was racking my brain like, what scene was that? They must have mentioned it in the movie.
But yes, and these are all made up. These are all completely made up scenarios just to justify the rhyme.
Right.
Don't try to do what Mr. Case did here and try to think of a scene where Tony Montana sponsors a Formula One race. Pacino counts at 2, by the way. All right, so you could use the visual aid or not if it ends up being more confusing. Don't sweat it. But here we go. And I will always tell you how many words are in it. This one is 2 words. Minnesotans get so offended by their portrayal in this 1996 Coen Brothers movie, Coen Count 5, that this ban is enacted in the state. 2 words. 2 words, and the 2 words rhyme with each other. Straightforward. I'm trying to think if there's Coens in all of these rounds. That might be it for the Coen count tonight. I don't know. We'll keep counting Pacinos. All right. So this one, you got 2 words that rhyme with each other. A ban of a 1996 Coen Brothers movie taking place in Minnesota. It would be a Fargo embargo. Embargo.
I didn't type it in time. We had it. I didn't get it.
You had it? Submit it, Paul. Submit it.
You got to get your atlas out, brother.
I missed it. My bad.
All right.
teammate.
That's all right. All right. Here comes the next one. It's 2 words. The Untouchables lawmen all desperately want to do this. 2 words. So they try to wow their famous G-Man boss by capturing Al Capone. Also, if you look at if you want to use the visual aids, the number of hashes there, it tells you how long each word is. It corresponds with how many letters are in the actual word. If that helps you, I don't know. Trying to help, sometimes I make it worse.
Can you repeat the clue, please?
Yes, I can. The Untouchables lawmen all desperately want to do this. 2 words. So they try to wow their famous G-Man boss by capturing Al Capone. Mr. Case, if you head to play.themoviequiz.com in a separate window, you can hit just watch and you can see the question.
Oh, of course. I prefer you just be at my beck and call if that's okay.
Sure. Yeah. If you. All right, so there. Let's see. There's a couple, and with a puzzle round like this, some of it, and just like the MacGuffin round, it can be a little open ended. So if you submit something that could work, I will take it. So we're talking about the Untouchables boss here. That's Elliot Ness, and all of the Untouchables. They want to impress Ness.
This was it.
Impress Ness. You got it, Paul?
No, this was the one from the game a year ago.
Oh, you were
mad then too?
I was terrible then. I'm terrible now. I didn't get it, but I remember it now.
You're having horrendous flashbacks to March 10th, 2021.
Brutal. I just had the thought in my head too. God, these are so hard, and I probably thought the same thing then. Like I never.
I'm sure it's always this is where people get furious at me. Always one of these rounds. All right. Question number 3. The subject of 1991's gangster flick Bugsy loves Snoopy so much that he buys a bunch of these dogs. 2 words, and you'll see there's an apostrophe in there, and the 2 words just rhyme with each other. Simple. All right. Time is up on this one. Let's reveal it. That gangster, his name is Bugsy Siegel, and Snoopy is a beagle. So I'm looking for Siegel's Beagles. Yeah, there's a couple here that I can take.
You ever have Siegel's Bagels? Pretty good.
Siegel's Bagels? No, I have.
Yeah, they're good.
New York
They're good.
style.
New York, yes. Canadian, New York couple. Anyway.
All right, let's reveal this. See how everybody did. Siegel's Beagles, 44%. 44% of teams got that one right. It was a tough one. It was pretty tough. I think everybody got their points who should be getting them, but let me know if I missed you. All right, let me know in the chat. All right, question number 3. We got 3 words here. We got 3 words.
Oh, that's too many.
They all rhyme. Martin Scorsese remakes his 1995 Las Vegas crime epic, this time shifting the action to the other end of Nevada, recasting De Niro with his co-star from Heat and The Irishman, and renaming it this. All 3 of these words rhyme. You can put them in. I wrote them in a specific way, but you can write the 3 words in any order as long as you get the 3 words.
This is fun to say.
This is really fun to say. I'm looking forward to saying it.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm busted.
I'll give you the honor if you want it.
I couldn't possibly.
I feel good about this one.
Yeah, this is one of the few firm answers I've had.
Firm. Snap shut.
That's right.
Answers.
How?
Is that more suitcase or briefcase talk?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry. I did not mean to refer to you as a suitcase.
Did you just misluggage me?
I did not.
Got to be careful these days. If you misluggage somebody, you know. What does your profile say on
Cancel, Chris. Cancel.
There it is. There it is. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I never, ever want to misluggage anyone, much less a beloved guest who's been here the last 2 weeks. So we are looking for on this one in any order. I put them in a specific order. But Mr. Case, do you want to say it? Because I misluggaged you. You can take this.
Casino, Reno, Pacino.
Yep. Pacino, Reno, Casino. 69% of teams got it right. And it also brings our Pacino count to 3. We got a Pacino count.
Hey.
Pacino in the answer on that one. Paul, give us a hooah.
Hooah! Casino,
Very
Reno,
nice.
Pacino, hey.
Oh my God. I would spend money on a cameo to get Pacino to just say these 3 words. All right. Here we go. Here is question number 5.
Oh.
So this is one of these weird ones that you're going to get pissed off about. It's 3. It works like the Scarface car race one. All right. The Hollywood Titan who starred in crime flicks Training Day and American Gangster is so good at repairing clothes that he opens up a side business with this name. So you got 1 word in the first part. The first bracket is 1 word. And then you got 2 words that rhyme with separate parts of that first word, if that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense. There's nothing. If it doesn't make sense, there's almost nothing I can do about it.
Ooh.
And count the hash marks too, if that helps. That might help. I'll tell you how many. Work from I don't know. Work from the one part of it that you know. So this one's looking tough. This one's looking tough based on the.
Chris, if you, I do not know the answer, but
No.
if you were to rate the quality of this rhyme out of 10,
Let's see. You
spot on?
It's pretty close. I don't think it's a slant rhyme. It's pretty close. You tell me. You know what? Because time's up. I'm gonna reveal it. I want you to rate it, Mr. Case.
Okay.
Once you hear it's Denzel Menswell.
Oh, we were so close.
Denzel Menswell. Rate it. You rate it now.
You know what? Yeah, no, that's spot on. searching my brain for nouns when all along it was.
You were looking for you needed a verb.
Well.
Yeah, I had the verb.
Oh, you
It was
had the verb.
adjective I couldn't. I was like, what
Oh,
is he
you need
mending?
it was you needed an
Not
adverb.
how well is he mending? Okay,
You needed the adverb. Yeah. Okay.
It was in the question. He was really good. He
was good. He was good at it. He does a good job at it. I bet he can. That guy can do anything. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna ratchet up. We're going with even more words here. The real life subject of Goodfellas, played by Ray Liotta, has trouble remembering things after flushing these prescription brain caplets down the toilet. This one I will give. This one I'm only giving maybe 6.5. It's a bit of a slant rhyme. I'll give you that much. Mr. Case, you tell me. Mr. Case and Paul, you tell me what you think of this rhyme after it's a slight stretch. It's a tiny stretch.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm going to be lenient on some of these, too.
Okay, I get it. So it depends on how many syllables you use when you pronounce something.
Yeah, there's a bit of a like a little like a Cockney pronunciation of that second green word.
What do you mean, Karen? Where are my memory pills?
No, you got it then. You boys got it then.
What do you mean, Karen?
It's Henry Hill's memory pills.
We got it.
Henry Hill's, yeah. So it should be like memory with the O should be a little apostrophe, like a little Syrian line. Yes.
I do love that idea of him smacking his wife around over a bottle of ginkgo biloba.
It's not loading. I'd like to share with the group real quick that I had a Goodfellas night this week for the first time ever with some buddies who had never seen it, and I did the prison sauce, and this is it right here.
Oh my God! Look at that.
With straight razor and everything.
Oh my God! In honor of Sorvino.
Amazing.
That's amazing, Paul.
Exactly.
Well, you got a whole get up there too.
I just wore a robe and smoked a cigar in the house. Went great. Ash all over the sauce, just like grandma, just like Nona.
Your family was okay with you smoking in the house?
I'm trying to seem cooler than I am. It was a friend's house.
You just come in smoking up your buddy's house.
I did.
All right, question number 7. We got 4 words in this one too. Martin Scorsese licenses the name of his first collaboration with Robert De Niro to help sell this line of low-fat deli options. 4 words. I remember Paul's reaction the first time he played.
This is a repeat of. I remember this one too.
Yeah.
This actually read all together sounds like the tagline of a like a weird exercise video or something.
Yeah, you're right.
Just working out to this movie. It's just like it's an exercise program where you just work out to early Scorsese movies.
This video was huge in the 80s. This title, like men in the 80s,
yeah,
looked for this. They were like,
it was only
were in, yeah.
It was on Betamax. It was only on Betamax.
Right, you could find this.
All right, so this one, a lot of people put Taxi Driver, but there was a Scorsese De Niro movie pre-Taxi Driver, and it was called Mean Streets. And so we are looking for it's me. I'm the only person here. Mean Streets, Lean Meats.
Let's go.
Yes.
Briefcase. You got a lot of brains in that brief, buddy.
Mean Streets, Lean Meats, the story of San Francisco.
So, hey, Case, have you ever thought that maybe it's like a Wizard of Oz situation? Like Paul just said, you got a lot of brains in the case. Maybe it's like you have just heart or brains in the case.
Oh, that would be very valuable indeed.
That would be a beautiful message for everybody. All right, and I've saved the most words for last. 7 words in this one. In a deleted subplot from John Singleton's 1991 film about gang violence, Ice Cube and Cuba Gooding Jr. accidentally introduced Dutch elm disease to South Central LA. So 4 of the words are in the first bracket. The first 4 words said together will rhyme with the the last 3 words said together.
Shit.
I'm lost.
And this one, I think is a rock solid rhyme. No, I don't think there's any stretches here.
Oh, I can't believe I'm blanking. I'm gonna be real mad when I hear this.
This
And
is
it won't be
tough.
Chris's fault.
Yeah, this only I think 3 teams have gotten it right, but it is a dead on rhyme. So I'm not going to be too lenient on this I'm not going to be too lenient on this one. I'm going to be a little strict because it is a dead on rhyme. What's the movie I'm looking for?
Damn it. Is it Boys in the Hood?
It's Boys in the Hood. And what would they do with Dutch elm disease? Can you think of it now?
Something in the woods.
Poison the wood.
Poison the
wood. Poison the wood. 25% of teams got that one right. All right, let's take a look at our scores and standings as we head into this final round, your double points round. Let's start with the 20s because we got some good high scores here. With 20 apiece, we got Swearwolves, We Own the City, He-Man and the Mansters of the Universe. With 22 points apiece, we got How Am I Going to Be an Optimist About This and Marley's Chains. In third place, really second, because there's a tie for first. With 23 points, we got The Producers, and we still got a tie for first atop the leaderboard with 24 points apiece between the Oslo Condition and the Blue Shells. All right. And yes, this is always it's always rough. It's always a tough one. The puzzle round. Who's that back there, Mr. K? Who is that guy? Who's that handsome fella back there?
Hold on. When did we go to this aspect ratio here? What's happened?
I don't think it's changed.
No, that can't be true.
It's okay. You could thank you, Meredith and Peter, for puzzle round love. Also, but even if people hate it, I don't give a shit. I enjoy it. So I will continue to do it. Before we do go on to our last round, I just want to bring your attention to the tipping. That we got tipping widgets under the leaderboard. This game is completely free to play. And it's I rely on your donations.
Hey, Chris.
What's up, buddy?
I wholeheartedly endorse this message. I couldn't agree more. Please help the show. Have you ever considered not pitching for donations after the most hateful of rounds?
Yeah, that's my that is why
maybe after round one with the easy questions.
That's why you are the briefcase full of maybe gold.
He's got a lot of brains in that briefcase, man. A lot of brains.
You do just have brains in there because I just made everyone mad and asked for money. That is right on. But I'm sorry to do this then, but Paul, you have something to right? You've got a show. Let's do a little plug.
Well, I was gonna ask if anybody wanted to pay me because I didn't do the last round. I didn't make it. If you no, I have a travel show that I am very proud of. That come watch me do silly things across America. I'm putting it in the chat right now.
Here, I got it here too, Paul.
Oh, cool. We go to mom and pop shops all over America. I fuck around with the world. We meet a lot of old timers, and we have a really good time. Thank you guys.
And if you know Paul, if you don't know Paul is the type of guy who can talk to like anybody. So it's the kind of skill I really wish I had. I'm very strangely shy in certain situations.
I
but
think
Paul,
you have it.
Paul is great. So check out Pop-Up Show. And Case, you got something to plug?
Well, I think Paul and I are talking about his next project after this.
That's right.
I'm hopeful that goes somewhere.
Yeah, I'll get your info, man, and if you could just send me a brief shot and your measurements, just because
Oh yeah, I'm not
I'll send
shy.
it to my people.
Look at
We'll
Paul.
get
Paul doesn't miss luggage anybody. He knows it's he
right.
knows it's a brief shot, not a
And-
not a what is it?
Listen.
What did I call you? I called you a suit, not a suit shot.
No need to repeat it.
I'm sorry. That's
You won't even quote
slur.
Hangover, and you're going
Cancel
to trigger
Chris.
me again.
Cancel Chris.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. We'll do it again. We'll do it again.
Now,
All right,
Paul,
so-
I definitely consider myself on-screen talent, but let me just ask: when you're traveling, how do you pack?
Great question, man. I hate to tell you this, but we went the more traditional backpack suitcase route.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but I'm a fan of the era. I'm a fan of the style, and I think that your time, is going to swing back with culture. You know, how
But
fast you
Paul,
back
but
then.
Paul, also when you walk in and you're interviewing, say, Josh Brolin, or when you eventually do that, or when you're pitching your show to a network, are you bringing a suitcase? Are you bringing like a big Samsonite with a wheelie? No, you're bringing a brief. You're going brief.
A brief would be a good look for me. I think
You
because of this
should.
experience, I haven't really spoken to one ever. So because of this, it's
How is-
it's
How is attaché case? Is that a bad thing to say? Are you could I call you an attaché?
I like attachés.
Yeah, that's not strictly true, but I would call that a positive stereotype.
so our last round is a double points round. Each question can get you 2 points. You don't have to get both parts to get the points. You can just name the part that you know. And it's called putting together a crew for one last job. And so for 1 point each, I'm going to give you everyone in a heist crew from a movie, the actors. For 1 point, you name the actor who's missing from the heist crew. And for the other point, you name the movie. You can put them in either order. It doesn't matter. We did this last June. All right. So let's jump in to our heist crew round, our last regular round of the night. Question number 1, Leo DiCaprio, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Elliot Page, Dilip Rao, Ken Watanabe, and who? What is the movie? Who's missing from that heist crew? 1 point for each of those. And again, last names are fine for the All right, I'm gonna see if I can win everybody back with this one, and then I'll ask for money again.
Oh boy. Who's the actor though? Yes, you got it. Brief. You got it.
Assuming he's part of the crew, I saw the movie once, and I remember he's in the movie from the stupid DiCaprio meme with them at the bar. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
With him and then did you put Cillian Murphy?
I did. It is wrong, isn't it?
He's the mark. He's not part. He's not part of the crew. He's not. He's the one they're trying to incept.
I was assuming you meant the crew of the IMDb, not the page.
Oh, you thought I meant you thought I was talking about like a grip or something, like the best boy.
Just the crew who was in and around the movie.
No, who is part of the heist crew? Who's
they
in on
they
it?
go out and get a matching tattoo because they're the crew from the movie.
I'm gonna go further. He's technically
that Lord of the Rings tattoo that they all got.
They don't all do
So
that?
it's Inception and Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy is the Inception, the Inceptor that we missed here. All right, 81 for Inception.
He's on Munitions.
All right, question number 2. Sandra Bullock, Anne Hathaway, Sarah Paulson, Helena Bonham Carter, Awkwafina, Rihanna, Mindy Kaling, and who? And what's the movie?
Oh, I didn't see this. But I know it's.
I feel like it was fine. It was one of those. It was like, yeah, that was fine. That was fine. Just like well, I don't want to say.
I can't even put my finger on who it is. The other additional.
Nah.
Oh, is it? I have a guess.
Yeah, I don't actually know, but I would almost bet money that it's fucking Helen Mirren.
Oh,
Helen Mirren would have been good. She would have been good.
Okay.
Yeah, there was some good.
Oh, maybe.
The movie's Ocean's 8, and there were some good guesses here. Meryl Streep, Kate Winslet, Kristen Wiig. But it was actually she was like the the second build. It's Kate Blanchett.
Oh,
Kate Blanchett is
Oh.
the eighth of
I
this
feel bad.
crew.
She's fantastic.
She's wonderful.
Yeah.
She is she's a gem. All right, question number 3. Paul Rudd, Michael Pena, Michael Douglas, Tip T.I. Harris, David Das Malshan, and who? Who's missing?
Wait.
Give me a couple seconds. Start the timer.
That who's in it? I mean, that sounds right.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
All right. No incorrect guesses here. Not except someone tossed in a last minute Brolin right at the end.
that was me. That was me.
That was you, Paul. I will hang on. I just because Paul guessed it, he's not in this film, but he is actually tangentially related to it because this is an MCU movie. It's Ant-Man. We're talking about Ant-Man here.
You're right.
And the one who's missing is Evangeline Lilly from Lost. Yeah, sir. She's the last member of that crew.
Is this considered the worst Marvel movie? I haven't seen.
No. This movie, I think this movie's good. Sound off in the chat. Yes, this is Brolin by association. Yes,
I haven't seen a lot of these, but the worst one I've seen has got to be the first Thor, right? That was boring as hell.
The first Thor is I think widely considered, and we're talking about Multiverse of Madness is the worst. I would say Multiverse of Madness is. I was bored.
Is that the Doctor Strange?
That's the new Doctors. Yeah, Thor 1 and 2 are bad. Definitely 2. Hang on, I don't see. Also, if you didn't get credit for the Ocean's 8 one, I don't see one that is correctable. But I always go back and regrade these after the show in case I miss anything. All right. So yeah, and also I can't even rank these new MCU movies. Ever since Endgame, I'm just really pretty fucking disinterested in it. So I didn't bother. I turned off Eternals. It was just I went 10 minutes into it and I was like, eh.
I feel that way. Hot take. I feel that way about the whole universe. Literally.
Yeah, the whole MCU.
Maybe I'm just a Scorsese. Scorsese just. That's more my speed. It's more my flavor.
For a second, I thought you were coming out as a nihilist.
Just Paul.
The whole
Paul
fucking universe can get
the notion of existence.
Yeah, we're all not here, and also I think Thor sucks.
Yeah, yeah. Also, these movies are have a completely flat color palette, and then hire young talent, and then suck all of what makes them interesting out of it. That's funny because I like. MCU, at least up till Endgame, is something I love and I'm was very interested in. But every criticism is valid in my opinion. I'm like, yeah, this also kind of sucks at the same time.
I gotta watch.
All right, here's your next one. George Clooney, Ice Cube, Spike Jonze, and Ice Cube count is now currently at 2.
Ice Cube and George Clooney.
Is that right? No.
Could be. You know better than me, but who's missing here?
I think that's wrong. But I think I'm thinking of, in my mind, I'm picturing the right movie, but that is not the name of it. Oh, is it still going?
Timer just ran out.
Is this in a desert?
It is in a desert.
Okay.
It's in an Iraqi desert specifically.
Right. They're soldiers.
They're soldiers in the first Iraq War.
Oh,
it It's Three Kings.
Three
Three Kings is the name of this
Kings.
movie.
Oh, you
And
were
it's
close.
Wahlberg.
I knew there was Kings in there.
It's our buddy Mark Wahlberg.
Oh yeah, he knows me.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm in that movie.
He is our buddy. We all know him.
Real down to earth
All
guy.
right. Question number 5. Mark Wahlberg, Seth Green, Jason Statham, Mos Def, and they are on a revenge mission against Edward Norton. Edward Norton was part of their crew in this film, and he's not.
Oh.
I'm also just catching up on the MCU discourse that in the chat that I missed. The thing is, some of these shows could easily just be movies. Like some of them they're not as bad as we've been rewatching some of like the Netflix Marvel shows like Daredevil and Luke Cage and Jessica Jones, and those were stretched so fucking thin to make 13 episodes, and I feel they're not like quite at that level of being stretched thin.
You know,
But,
now that we're in the land of streaming, can we finally adopt the like European episode model? If you've only got 6 in you, that's it.
That should be it. It really should. It's like they feel obliged, or even 3. Some British shows just do 3, like
Brief.
just like
Brief.
a movie plus. That's fine, and that would be
Brief.
like
This is
yes,
America. There's millions of briefcases. There's going to be millions of
brief.
high
Yeah, we're
saturated-
talking brief.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta love something brief.
They got to keep pumping it out, man. Keep pumping the popcorn.
All right, so the movie is the Italian Job. The movie is the Italian
You
Job.
nailed it, briefcase.
Hey.
We are missing Charlize. Charlize
No.
is the missing member of the
Wait,
crew.
am I crazy? Is Donald Sutherland in that movie?
I think he is. I
Isn't
think
he like
is.
their old man?
But he's like the
guy?
mentor. Did you put?
He doesn't count.
I'll give you that point.
Oh no, sorry, briefcase. We didn't get the submission in time, but
Oh, okay. Well,
my bad.
my
All
heart
right.
is in the right place.
And some good.
Yeah.
There's some points here that Hawkeye was 6 episodes. Miss Marvel was 6.
Yeah, but didn't Hawkeye also have like his own movie too?
No, he was just that was his like solo thing. He was in like Avengers and
Okay, well I'll take I'll take that.
all right, so 76% got the Italian Job, 59% got Charlize. All right, question number 6: Queen Latifah, Vivica A. Fox, Kimberly Elise, and yes, Hawkeye has his own app, the Jeremy Renner app that we all have been grieving. Can anyone tell me what was on the Jeremy Renner app? Does anyone remember what content it actually had?
Probably his concert dates.
Does he play out?
According to that commercial, he did.
Who's the missing actor here?
Oh, I don't know. I might not even be right about the movie.
A chance to chat with Hawkeye. Man, and I have nothing against Jeremy Renner. I think he's fine, but it's just like he's a dude like so bland that they tried to give him the keys to the Mission Impossible universe. They tried to give him the keys to the Bourne universe, and both times they're like, bring the first guy back. Please. All right, let me just check these.
He definitely has the vibe of someone that you invite to your poker game when you have an empty seat.
He's B tier. Yeah, he's on like
he's solid.
Yeah, or to your wedding. Like he's not going out with the first round of invites.
He brings his own 6-pack. He doesn't start any fights.
But he doesn't really bring much to the
He laughs at everyone's jokes. It's good.
Yeah,
he's good to be in.
Yeah, he'll chime in with like, oh yeah, I did that. I saw that show. That was
brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched that.
I loved it. You got to see it. Yeah.
You
have
gotta,
watched
you gotta see it, and then it'll just
Great.
go right back quiet again. Jada Pinkett Smith is your answer. She was in Set It Off with these other three women. Movie from like 1996 or so. All right, two more questions here before our big finale. Ansel Elgort, Jamie Foxx, John Bernthal, Isa Gomez, Kevin Spacey. Sorry, he's in it. I can't. And who?
I know this. I know this movie. Oh, I got it.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I'm looking in the wrong place.
But the missing actor.
Oh,
it is that, and it's.
I do not know.
I can't. Is it? Who is? Me by the hand, take me I couldn't get. I got half the answer.
Actor, you got the
That's
movie.
still pretty good.
Yeah, but that's what. Yeah, that's the beauty of this round. That's the design of the round, is so that you can. You don't have to know both. You can go halvesies on it. All right, hang on. Let me just. Someone wrote John. The answer, it's Baby Driver is the movie, and someone wrote John Hamm plus Flea. So, I guess.
So wait, was Flea voicing John Hamm's character?
Yeah, it was like a puppetry situation. He was John Hamm was sitting on Flea's lap. All right, so we got 76% of. You see the Fletch trailer? Anybody see that Fletch trailer?
Wait, no. What?
There's a Fletch movie coming out in like 2 weeks with John Hamm as Fletch.
Oh wow!
Why?
I don't know. I don't know who's clamoring for a brand new Fletch in 2022.
Let's remake Nothing But Trouble.
Just John Hamm. Just his next act is just remaking Chevy Chase movies. He just remakes the bad vacation movies, though. All right, and your last regular question: George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Matt Damon, Bernie Mac, Eddie Jemison, Casey Affleck, Scott Conn, Xiaobo Qin, Carl Reiner, Elliot Gould, and who? Who's missing from that long list?
I think I'm right.
Name.
Oh no, he's on there. Never mind.
Read through.
Fuck. Yeah.
Oh, it's
What is his name?
Wait, describe him in the chat. Did we already miss it? Oh, here we go. Oh, that's super.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
It's I got it. Let me get in here first. Dude, hey, briefcase, you know what? You got it, man. You got it.
Yes, that's it.
That was a great team effort right there. And I'd like to read out loud how you describe
it. No, you will not.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
I
need to see this.
No, it's just look.
No.
It's not that bad.
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I will keep it. I got it. It was like me and Briefcase are really connected after this game. You know, I can sense what he's thinking. He can sense what I'm not thinking. He knows there's nothing in there. It's good.
I think I made the salient points.
Oh my God. All right. Hang on. I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to determine how stingy I want to be about this. Because
is it
okay.
12?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. All right. Paul and Case, what did you put?
He put Don Cheadle,
right,
and Ocean's 11.
That is the correct answer. Some people, I'm gonna let you guys be the arbiters here. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, we got it right, so everyone's wrong.
Someone put Ocean's 12 and Julia Roberts, would you take that? Because there's 10 names on this board.
Well,
or is that unfair of me?
Are they all in all three of them? I don't know.
think they are. This baseline crew is in all three.
Well,
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna be nice because I was
Fair.
hard. I gave you a tough puzzle round. So I'll be nice on this one. Okay. So if you put members of the crew for the other movies. All right. So here we go. I am looking for Ocean's 11 and Cheadle. You'll see Ocean's you'll see it jump up. All right. But you'll understand my stinginess because Cheadle's not part of that mix, right? There's not 11 names on there. There's 10, but I will be, but that's fair. I'll do it. All right. So, and this one, if we are counting all of them, including Ocean's 13, that brings our Pacino count up to 4. There's a Pacino is he's the villain of that one. All right, I've got all blue check marks here, so everybody should get their points for that last one. So we've got one last bonus question here that will determine our game tonight. And let's take a look at our leaderboard as we head in. Let's start with 33. We got Swearwolves and the producers with 33 points. We get 33 points apiece. We own this city. And how am I going to be an optimist about this with 35? We got Marley's Chains just out of this first place tie with 38. And we got the Blue Shells and Oslo Condition holding on to that top spot, tied for first. I think they ended last week in a tie as well. So that brings us to our last question, our post-credits bonus. It's worth up to 6 points. I'm going to give you a question that has 2 correct answers. Each one of those is worth 3 points. But I'm also pick 2, get both right is 6 points. Excuse me. I had to change it back. I did this really quick just now. It's 6 points. Each one's worth 3. So if you pick the decoy answer that I drop in there, you get 0. You get a goose egg. All right. So if you know one and you don't want to risk it, just pick the one that you know, hit submit, collect your 3 points. But if you either know both and you want to gamble, then submit both. All right. So tonight we talked about MacGuffins and we talked about heists. That's where your intersection of this question lies. Which 2 movies mentioned in tonight's game focus on characters working to steal diamonds? Specifically, which of these 2 movies have a heist crew looking for diamonds? They've either stolen them or they're trying to steal them. Which 2 are going after diamonds? Ocean's 8, Reservoir Dogs, and The Italian Job. How you guys feeling there? How am I?
I feel strong.
Good. That was the
Feeling
fastest
strong?
answer I've had all night. Fastest answer.
You're right in on
This is
that
the
one.
Time for it. Championship round.
Yeah, this is the last this is the last question of the regular season before the finale next week.
Yeah, this is a big.
Unless something else terrible happens, some other terrible fate befalls me, like last week. All right, so one of these is about gold. One of these centers on gold, and that movie is The Italian Job. Making your your 2 correct answers: Ocean's 8 and Reservoir Dogs. Ocean's 8 and Reservoir Dogs are your correct. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Yes, last week was not a tie. You guys won the game 2 weeks ago. The producers won the game single-handedly last week. But I think Oslo and Blue Shells tied 2 games back. So Ocean's 8 is about a diamond heist at the Met Gala. Reservoir Dogs, they've stolen diamonds and it all goes bad. The Italian Job is about gold. So let's take a look at our scores and standings here at the end of the regular season. We've got, with 41 points, We Own the City jumped up into third place, a tie with How Am I Going to Be an Optimist About This? And holding on, they still stayed tied with a co-win, the Blue Shells and the Oslo Condition. So I am going to regrade these, make sure that everybody got their points, and then I will post your final regular season scores either tomorrow or Friday, and we'll see who are the top 3 teams vying for next week's gold, silver, and bronze. But everybody play next week. you will be it can just be
richly
for fun.
rewarded.
You'll be richly rewarded with a golden McClunky if you are the highest non-top 3 teams. You can beat those 3 teams, but you can't win. You can beat them in that game, but you can't. Only those top 3 teams are medal eligible. All right, so stay tuned for those updates. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Case, for coming back. Thank you, Paul,
Thanks for having me. And
I love
Case,
the purple suit.
Thank you. I love comedy.
Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it, folks. He's going for a role in Joker Folie à Deux.
Briefcase, let's be in touch, man. I'd love if you could just come through the mail to me, and I'll walk into a meeting with you sometime here in Hollywood. That'd be great.
That would mean the world to me. Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
It's wonderful.
Beautiful.
And Case, thank Calvin Cole when you see him.
Sure thing.
All right, so thank you, gentlemen. Thank you at home for a great regular season. Sorry, I still have I guess my brain is not caught up from having a cold. Still, next week will be smoother. Although I still had a great time playing with Paul and Mr. Case and you guys at home. I will announce the winners shortly. Come back for next week's season 8 finale. I'll also announce what the schedule looks like for beyond season 8 next week at 9. So stay safe, watch some movies, and I will see you back here at 9 p.m. after the NYC Trivia League game. McClunky, everybody.